Welcome viewers, Bobby Brown. Today we're going to take a look at the most iconic weapon in United States history, the Winchester lever action.
Okay.
Alright, very cool. The Buffalo Bill 1894 or Model 94 Winchester commemorative rifle. Oh yeah, this is a beauty. This was the 6th commemorative rifle to be made in the New Haven, Connecticut plant. There was 122,000 of them made in 1968. They were offered in a rifle with a 26-inch barrel and a carbine, like you see before you, in a 20-inch barrel. The collectability of these things, well, obviously they're very collectible. Winchester offered a number of commemorative 30-30 lever action rifles in the Model 94, as they still do today. The collectors say if you have the box and the contents, which usually included some history of the gun and the celebrity that it portrayed, and if you have that original box, of course, that is going to increase the value of the gun. Now, I do not have the original box, and this gun has been fired a time or two. So for me, it's just a beautiful workhorse and a wonderful, iconic weapon. So, let's move on to some other notable facts about the Model 94. Not only did Buffalo Bill carry one and shot one and portrayed one in his Western shows, but Annie Oakley also towed it and shot one on a regular basis. And don't forget Billy the Kid, the only known photograph of Billy the Kid. He's holding one of these rifles. Did you know that every president from Lincoln to Reagan received a Winchester lever action rifle? Oh yes, man, this thing just shoots phenomenal. You know, in 1854, Horace Smith and Dan Wesson patented a lever action pistol called the Volcanic. Later on, they called their company the Volcanic Repeating Arms Company, and they started selling shares. Ironically, a shirt maker named Oliver Winchester bought 80 shares at $25 each, and the rest is history. Technically, things went pretty bad in the beginning for Oliver. Nothing seemed to be working right. The design flaws and the ammo weakness was bringing sales down, and this thing was going to be a flop. Until Oliver got a buddy of his out of the old shirt factory that used to work on sewing machines. Yep, that's right. John Tyler Henry. When Henry came on board, he made the lever action what it is today. Once again, an incredible shooter, you know. I said John Tyler Henry before. I meant William Tyler Henry. And he came up with, most importantly, not only did he strengthen the gun, he came up with the first metallic cartridge. Now this is a center fire cartridge. His looked more like a rim fire. And his gun, with the tubular magazine, had a slit right here, which caused problems later on because dirt got in there. And it also did not have a wooden four-piece, so it got really hot. Later on, 1886 rolls around, and John Browning joins the Winchester team. John Browning makes more improvements to the rifle, and with the advent of smokeless powder, it had to be a lot stronger. So out with the brass receivers, in with the steel receivers. An iconic weapon. Man, I love this thing. All right, viewers, another thing I do want to mention, it is Buffalo Bill Cody's gun. Buffalo Bill was a soldier, and in 1872, believe it or not, he won the Medal of Honor. He actually got his nickname Buffalo because he had a contract to supply the Kansas Pacific Railroad workers with buffalo meat. hence the name Buffalo Bill. His Wild West show became what is now the modern rodeo, and he's certainly one of the most iconic figures in Western history, along with this great rifle. Okay, viewers, I present to you a 1968 Buffalo Bill commemorative 30-30 rifle. We're going to go for that jug on the left that's just above that steel silhouette. Woohoo! One dead jug. Ready for that iconic sound? Here it comes. Let's go for the jug in the middle. Woohoo! Buffalo Bill getting her done. That was the back one, way up there on the hill. Now let me go for that one a little closer.